We are just days away in the NFC divisional playoffs, and the San Francisco 49ers will be on the road taking on the #1 seed Seattle Seahawks. This is Filming in Sports. I'm Philly Cervantes, and today we're going to be talking about this matchup that will take place Sunday, 6:30 Eastern on Fox. With me is Anthony Cervantes, and today we're going to talk about this matchup, the 49ers and the Seahawks, the third time that these two will meet, the second time they will meet at Seattle. So let's talk about this game. How hard do you think it's going to be for the 49ers to come into this game with a win?
Oh, it's going to be a challenge, I'll tell you that. But not only just for the 49ers, but also for Seattle too. And that they're both the strongest team right now in the NFL. Even though Seattle does have high rankings, best in the NFL, I would be also a threat for San Francisco as well.
San Francisco, known for their zone defense, is going to be one of the key plays when it comes to Marshawn Lynch, the running back for Seattle Seahawks. And so with that, this will be something that Vic Fangio will need to look up for to stop Marshawn Lynch and his running game. One thing, of course, like I said, the 49ers are good in zone coverage. They're able to be real stingy when it comes to giving up yardage in rushing. And so do you think that this will be a big help for San Francisco? Do you think that San Francisco is going to allow more than 100 yards rushing?
Oh, definitely.
No, allow more.
No, well, like I said, it's going to be. I'm sure that Seattle's going to do all they can to get as much yardages, because every yard is going to count. Every point is going to count. But in San Francisco's mentality, they're going to think the exact same way, and also they're going to count more on their, not only on their offense and also on their defense.
Okay. Well, me, quite frankly, I think that when you look at it, the 49ers have not allowed over 100 yards rushing in a long time, and I don't believe it's going to happen this weekend. For Marshawn Lynch, it seems like that the front seven looks real good to stop that from happening. However, like you said, it could be the same way on the other side of the ball. Seattle's front seven looks to be real sharp as well. Frank Gore, like last week, did not go over 100 yards either. However, he did have a couple of big plays. So with that, now you go to Colin Kaepernick and Russell Wilson. If you look at the last 4 games in Seattle, Russell Wilson has thrown less than 200 yards passing. And so now there goes to this question: can he rebound after those slumps the past few weeks?
It's going to be tough. I wouldn't think that, if anything, he wouldn't make over 200. He may, however, do about just the same as they did last week than they would this week.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe that he won't. I believe Russell Wilson will have a pretty hard time, especially dealing with not just the front trying to get a break for a sack, but you know, you look at Navarro Bowman, he is just peaking at the right time, and even Eric Reed. I mean, he was kind of a quiet horse last week, but I think this week he's going to be a pretty good impact along with Aldon Smith. So, you know, it comes down to this matchup on Sunday, and this is not the only game. This week, I'll also be breaking down the Broncos and the Patriots, but this is of course one big key matchup because, you know, obviously it's a heated rival battle, the NFC West. This is the third matchup that they're having. The first matchup was week 2, which Michael Crabtree did not play because of a torn Achilles tendon. A matchup in which Colin Kaepernick made multiple mistakes, 2 costly interceptions that pretty much cost him the game. And so now you look into the 49er home game when they faced against the Seahawks, which Kaepernick had a little bit better game than week 2. And so now we look at the NFC Championship. Which side of the ball do you think is going to be much more surprising, Seattle or San Francisco?
Well, I would say mentality-wise, San Francisco, and here's why. Last year, when the San Francisco 49ers got to the Super Bowl after winning the NFC Championship, and they realized what was going on, play by play, what their mistakes are, their goal now is to get back in the Super Bowl, recover from what they did last year, and then go forward.
Yeah, it will be. Honestly, this will be a tough road to attempt to go to the Super Bowl, but now we're going to come down to it, our predictions and our reasons why. Obviously, you're wearing a jacket, so is that who you're picking?
I am picking them, and I'm not picking them because I am a 49er fan. I'm also picking them because, like I said, their key defense are there. You have Navarro Bowman, and you have Patrick Willis, and you have, Ahmad Brooks. You know they're the ones that's up. Aldon Smith, we haven't seen much of Aldon Smith in the past couple of games. The one I've really seen that have been making those tackles have been either Navarro Bowman or Ahmad Brooks. So my key is a defense. Offense-wise, we've seen Kaepernick rush did a couple of runs rushing, and he did one touchdown. He did a couple of runs. His scores did one, and also I don't want to miss out Anquan Bolden. He did do a couple. He did do some touchdowns there. Those are the strong players that they have. Michael Crabtree is back. So this is gonna be with all force coming this weekend.
Yeah, and certainly for me too. I actually will be picking the 49ers to win this game because of the fact of their defense as well. Like I said, they play a really good zone defense. They're really stingy with the run. Kaepernick had a great run last week against the Carolina Panthers. I will feel that they will do the same thing this week against the Seattle Seahawks. And of course, Anquan Bolden was a big game, but I think Michael Crabtree might have more yardage this game than he did last week. So with that, I'm going to pick the 49ers to win this game, but not leading too much. It'll be a close game on this one, but I do have the 49ers winning this one. I'm going to go ahead and say it 24-21, the final. The Niners will beat the Seahawks and advance to Super Bowl 48. So who will I choose in the AFC Championship as the Denver Broncos take on the New England Patriots? We'll find out this week. Tune in. Thank you for watching Filmy and Sports. I'm Philly Cervantes, and have a good night.